All right, I'm here. Good morning. I'm late. I mean, I'm not like late. I'm just late for my usual stream start time. I want to cross here, but I think these trucks are either going to make it or... Yeah, I guess we have to wait. Okay. Trucks are talking to us. Is they going to race each other or something? I don't know. All right, Florian Schwartz is here. Good morning. Bear in the Garden. Good morning. Travis Weeks. Hello. Aloha S. Good morning. Aloha. MM. Hello. Good morning. Spy Hunter. Good morning. Whoa. School bus just went wild. That was a big jump here. Hold on. Sue Pitchford, good morning. RJ, good morning. De Bailey in London, good morning. Baby Maria Kusura, good morning. Damien C, good morning. Gerard Sudan, good morning. T-Max, good morning. Jimmy and Mary, good morning. Stephen Schober, good morning. Deleted user, good morning. Robin McGraw, good morning. Mona, good morning. Swanky likes to show us here, good morning. Philip Dobinson, good morning. Emma, good morning. Happy Wednesday. RG Jones, good morning. I see Ron is here, good morning. Susie Q, good morning. Paulo Mahoney, good morning. I had to send something internationally yesterday, which is a couple of documents to Europe. Let me try to cross here. I did it at the USPS. Apparently, you could just it was like surprisingly cheap for like a large brown envelope, like $9. But it comes with no tracking, and I didn't have to fill out a customs form, which the guy was surprised about. So I don't really know what's going to happen with this mail. Anyway, that's the story. Tyree, good morning. Noah's here, good morning. Norella's made it, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Renat Kabirov from Russia, good morning. Michael, I guess, since I never really go anywhere, probably. And Grant Stiley, good morning. Photos from New York is here, good morning. Wayne Cass, good morning. Mirko B, good morning. Spy, you let me know if I come to you. Oh boy. Avril and Steve, good morning. Peter and the birds are here. And Anderson's 55 today. And yeah, birds, I might not stream next week. At least definitely not during the commutes, but we'll see if anything else happens. I mean, I don't want to commute per se on a week off, you know what I mean? Victoria, good morning. Anyway, one of the reasons I was partially late today is, late. FiOS was down. And usually it's my fault, you know, because I go so over the board with making my own router and all this that I might introduce my own instabilities, but it was not me this time. I don't know, I had $9 worth, Ron. I just went to the guy, he waited, said it's $9. All right. Amelia, good morning. Yeah, it was the FiOS ONT box. All the lights were not doing the right thing. I had to completely unplug it and replug it again. And even then it took like 10 minutes to reestablish a connection. It feels like annual leave, Damien. I'm supposed to take 4 weeks off every year, but ooh. She cut a little close there with that red light. Just a week though, for me next week. Leslie Adams in Chicago, good morning. I give it a few taps. It's not in the most convenient spot to unplug and replug either. It's kind of annoying, but the old IT trick of turning it off and back on again did the trick, but it's still concerning because I don't know why it would do that. Usually FiOS gives me no issues in terms of stability, but this time it did, so it concerns me for the future. I guess we'll see. I don't know if there's any way to do this, you know, if I'm not home. Like sometimes I have to access my home network to get files or whatever. But like I wouldn't know how to troubleshoot this kind of a thing. Normally, if I need something to turn back off and on again, is I would get a smart plug that has an app or some other way I can ping it remotely to shut off and shut back on. But if the whole internet is down, that's not going to work. So apart from getting an entirely secondary backup internet to do just that, since I don't really need to use it otherwise, seems just the right kind of overkill that I would do. I'm not there yet though. But just that I'm even thinking about it shows you that I'm nuts. Joseph Nip, good morning. Oh, did I miss Maki in Japan? Good morning, Cat Yellow Ranger. PH. RJ's last vacation was when you got a new knee. Yeah, not the kind of vacation you hope for, but in the long run, hopefully it's better than not getting it done. And you can truly enjoy your next vacation. Lunice in Denver, good morning. Richie, good morning. Today's Melon Day, International Co-working Day. There's some national days. Book lovers, women's rice pudding, polka, hand pudding, and Whitney Houston would have been 60. Hello again, Amelia. Occasional medieval internet package. Yeah, I must have. It's probably somewhere in the terms and agreements. We will randomly mess with your internet service just so you can seem like you're going crazy. Sweet baby Jesus, good morning. Yeah, we're in some cooler mornings now, but I think it's actually going to get warm again today. Well, not warm, but hotter. Or else this crazy Disney Lady Tanya's got memberships on the YouTubes today. Has she not enabled them before? That's good. Hopefully hers make more sense than mine. Interesting, that guy's just practicing juggling next to the fountain. Hey, why not? Oh, because of copyright strikes, YouTube wouldn't let her enable memberships? Wow. Like, that's kind of a dick move by YouTube, because if they're going to be messing with your monetization of videos because of things that you can't control, like walking by outdoor music, you know, it kind of it's kind of mean that they wouldn't let you use memberships to kind of try to make up for that lost revenue, right? It's a little mean. Amina Korman in Croatia. I've been to Croatia before. I enjoyed it very much. Rija, good morning. Hopefully I said that correctly. Tom, good morning. Now it's all good. That's good. That is good. Spy Hunter's also in Croatia. I feel like I should have known that. You must remember me always talking about pan beer and how I can't find it in the States. And I enjoyed it when I was in Croatia. Maritza, morning. All right, we're at Grand Central. Gonna go up to Vanderbilt Avenue. Is the width not full? I don't know. Is that the case? I haven't changed any resolution or any settings, and I didn't see any Prism updates. Prism updates are what are known to mess with it. Wow, Narelle, that is kind of a wacky process. Although I'm a little bit outside of the general interview game. Like from what I see in terms of software engineering interviews, it's like the amount of rounds of interviews people have to go through these days, which is not kind of what I do in my area. It's kind of wild. Like you got to go through a screening interview, a technical interview, or 30 of them, a behavioral interview, like a meeting with the potential team you're going to work with. Anyway, good luck either way. I'm assuming it's going to be only convenient for United States time zones, your meeting. Amina does like pan beer. Nice. Yeah, and I can't find it anywhere in the States. I mean, I haven't done the most thorough of looks. Somebody mentioned that there might be a place in Queens that could potentially sell it, but I don't know. Amelia, you too? Are they fixing the Avenger Bridge? I think we already passed that one. Is it already 100 degrees? I hope not. I think we had some heat indices over 100 degrees in the summer, but nothing actual air temperature over 100 in New York City just yet. Freeman is here wondering if I'm talking about Holiday Spice Pepsi. Everything I've ever said always has the undertones of Holiday Spice Pepsi in it. Ron likes the interviews, tests you don't like. I mean, that's essentially what technical interviews are for coders, right? Tests with people watching you and judging you on every step you take. So I kind of showed the JP Morgan Chase headquarters, but I didn't mention that it was it last time. But here it is. It's more stories added every day. I don't know if it's that fast, but it's quick. We got to check in week to week. Oh, I got 7 seconds to cross. I don't think there's any cars waiting. Yeah, no cars waiting. This is the Roosevelt Hotel. I don't see any lines around the corner today. And there seems to be a pause in chat. I don't know if it's YouTube or me, or just a natural pause in the flow of things. But I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Talk amongst yourselves, which I guess you can't even do if nobody's chat is working. Anyway, let me go left. While I keep talking to myself until the chat works again. Still not working, huh? Still waiting, all right. Let's see. I don't know if I have to intervene, maybe the next 30 seconds or so. Let me see. Oh, it started kicking in. All right, there it goes. Oh, so everyone else did have a thing. Possibly Park Avenue, possibly. Ambrose is here, had some issues also. Anthony Freeman is here. When I said Freeman earlier, I meant Jason Freeman. I always give him a little bit of little sass. John Burke, hello. Stephen Friedman, good morning. Did I miss the scooter parking? I don't know. Swanky Lexus is working again. Susie said it's back. Damien had to do a literacy and numeracy test. Haha. He did the old, let me do it for you. Toby in the UK, good morning. Oh, let me cross the street here. We gotta walk by Hatsuhana, favorite sushi place in the area. Probably in all of New York, actually. Like in terms of price to quality ratio, it's got it all. Let's see. Oh, Hearst Tower, I had to look it up. It's on the corner of 57th and 8th, it sounds like. I usually don't walk by all the way over there, so unfortunately I won't make it, but this truck is getting a little erased all the way to waited a red light. Anyway. Do people know what I'm doing? No, it is not discreet at all. I have this giant gimbal with wires and dongles all over the place, so it's not discreet at all. In terms of all like scooters and congregations of things, I have seen a lot of people on scooters kind of waiting together for deliveries, I guess if they're with a Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. I think I probably get a lot of rubbernecking maybe after I walk by. You could probably see that more with the 360 videos where people are turn around and look at this weirdo with a camera on the end of a stick. Henrik, good morning. I don't know why YouTube is having so much trouble with just basic chatting in recent time. Swank has got the dongle dangles. It's a dangerous case. Marcelo, good morning. Dave preferred mopeds. Yo, Ange is here, good morning. Puma store, Saks Fifth Avenue is across the street. Darrell's filter for Swanky didn't work. Not this time. Oh, Lane is here, good morning. Hope you're doing better and better. Rockefeller. 30 Rock in the background. I guess that art piece is still there, which I still never read the sign for. But, yeah. Will it be this busy as the mornings get darker? I mean, we might see less people in the streets, but they're still going to get to work at the same time if they have to, but maybe they'll take alternative paths. Marisol, good morning. Maria, good morning. Mercury Moments Josh is here, good morning. I wonder, well, here's the St. Patrick's Cathedral. Doors are open. Not the plexiglass, you still got to go in from the side entrances. I think they only ever open up those main doors for special events. They ran out of St. Patrick's. I don't know if they're tourists, like trying to see as many New York things in one day, and they're just going to run from place to place. That'd be kind of funny to do. Yeah, maybe Christmas, though. I guess that would also let in a lot of cold air. Who knows? Somebody must know. Maybe you do know, I just don't know. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what that window arrangement depicted, but there it was. Russell, good morning. It is nice so far. I think it's going to get warm today, though. I might have missed Joe's weather report. But my own amateur report said maybe mid-high 80s. Karen, good morning. Prince Ice wants the health to run all day. Ow. Ow. A haiku about Narelle. I missed that. Narelle is so kind. That's 5. Hold on. She helps others with a smile. A ray of sunshine. Very good. Checks all the boxes. Oh man, I walked a little slow, so I missed the light. I guess well, let's check. Oh, only 2 cars. We're okay. Not too much of a delay. That kind of rhymed. Ohio is Japanese word for good morning. That's right, Ohio. Gozaimasu. John likes Melbourne the best. Robin Burke has a favorite city, and it's New York. Rudy Pisotto, good morning. How's the iPhone 15 going to be? Any leaks about it yet? Will the sea lions be out this morning? Good question. We'll see. Lions or not. Canada Goose seems to have some lighter clothing options available. What's the air smell like? Nothing really. Or maybe I'm so used to the smell of exhausts and whatnot. A hurricane headed towards Prince Ice in Korea. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you'll be as safe as you can be. What is is Korea known to get, or South Korea known to get, kind of significantly damaging hurricane threats and actual encounters? I don't know enough about that situation over there. Oh, they finally took down that extra scaffolding by Tiffany's. Susie Q has to wrap her head around having a certain amount of time to cross the street. Well, then I'm a little bit of rock and roll. No, all right. I'm gonna stop with my jokes. Have I ever worked out how many calories I burn off in a week during my walks? No. Not really. I mean, I guess all my devices will estimate it, but I don't know. Although I did watch that Finnish comedian Ismo. Another one of his clips popped up about burning calories. Thought it was kind of funny. He's like, he was mentioning how he got on an elliptical for like 30 minutes, and then it told him how many calories he burned at the end, and it was like 15. And then you can eat 600 calories in a single bite. Of course, my delivery isn't Ismo levels. Anyway, he's a very funny comedian. Sarah, no, nobody really recognized me. Also, the timing of our commutes is like in the middle of morning rush hour, really. Or people exercising in the park. That's really the time when we're going. So nobody's interested in trying to figure out what I am. Someone call me morning commuter. I mean, that makes sense. that is our most commonly streamed time. The timing of this street is no good. So if this taxi goes and the ones behind him go, we have a chance to cross depending on if anyone's not going to be turning. But for now, we wait. Maybe after this truck we'll have a chance. Yeah, let's go. That was it. Yeah, ISMO, I think he's Finnish in Finland, I believe. I don't know. He's also the one that does those the English language bits. It's pretty good. It's not just his jokes, it's also his timing. Sarah, I will sweat myself into nothingness if I do that. I can barely wear a hat in the winters. Like, I have to wear a hat intermittently or I sweat too much in the winter. Swanky Laxer's beyond mad. He feeds on likes. Otherwise, he can't lift. All right. Here's our chance to cross. We took it. Oh, no one has to go? I missed it. Prince has no idea. I guess it's just how YouTube is. I think they should bring back dislikes. Actual dislike counters first. Without having to use like extensions to bring them back. I think that's where we have to go. Yeah, Damien, it is what it is. Number of likes is Swanky's weightlift total for the day. Well, it's probably just enough for like one lift for him. Even if we hit 300 likes, it's probably just one dumbbell curl on one arm. Free PS5. No, I don't think I'm doing any giveaways. Not that I would cause any gatherings big enough to cause a riot. What's the ideal temperature? Probably if it was like always in the 60s. Low 60s. And even down into like the 50s overnight. Nah, probably 40s overnight. For me, probably. That way I could possibly not have to use the air conditioner, depending. Leo is just not listening today. I think that's the name of that dog running around up ahead. Wow, he's got his own agenda. Water's quite still. I think they're resting. Yeah, I don't see them. Not on the rocks. Maybe they're inside that little enclosure. All right. I'm giving a brand new Toyota, yes. pretty much cat yellow, and it also kind of messes with, I mentioned this before, educational content on YouTube. You don't really know, well, you can't quickly tell if the videos actually have been deemed helpful by the masses. I think they're just angry that that YouTube Rewind does so poorly every year. I think that's what they're most mad about, the YouTube people. That's the map of the zoo. Like a little drive-by.
Leo.
Dean Slope. What are these things? I always wonder. Catch a glimpse of Billionaires Row in the background. Yesterday's leg workout was a total of 25,000 pounds. Swanky beat all the records in the galaxy, actually. I like light roast to keep the caffeine content higher. And the view from Billionaires Row is probably nicer than the view of Billionaires Row. Wait, Peregrine is still off? How did Peregrine get hidden? Hold on. I don't know if I can even do this. Google finally improved their remote desktop Android software. It was causing issues with triple monitor setups where it would just crash on me. Anyway. Okay, settings, community, I think. Hidden users. The interface, by the way, for managing hidden users is terrible on YouTube. You know, I'm not seeing. I did a Control F find on the YouTube website in terms of the hidden users, and I didn't see Peregrine's name in there, so I don't know. Did I buy Galaxy Watch 6? No. I'm not going to get those watches until the battery life is as good as my Garmin Fenix 7. So I'm kind of curious about the Fenix 8. Although I think the new Venue 3 is going to come out soon. And that's not a bad compromise between battery life and features too. Or it could be under Anya. Well, our most recent one was the Peregrina. I guess I could try the other one. Let's see. To reconnect. I don't think anyone's chasing anyone, Sarah. They're just running for exercise. I'm sure you were just joking around. Nope, Anya's not on the list either of hidden users, so not sure if there's something else going on. Landlords own the earth. Only because the people of Earth agreed upon that. That's the only way that could work. There could be some other alien exospecies, I don't know how you would call it properly, that actually manages Earth. Who knows? RJ, thanks for coming in. Adam is here. Mandate early in the morning only. Or just full-on generators. I guess to clean the bathroom, that should be okay. Although, do they really need a generator, or is that like a power? That must be a power washer. Like a hydro whatever. Hey, the guy hasn't set up to claim his music spot. Well, we usually don't get completely unobstructed views coming out. Actually, there's a bucket in the middle right now, so we do have a bucket to contend with. Yeah, with the condition of those bathrooms, I think they need a full power wash every day. Sonia, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're going too far, I think. Did they reopen the boathouse? Apparently for takeout they reopened it. And they're going to open the dining room in the fall. Jordy Best from Catalonia, good morning. Carol Woods, good morning. Sue got no buffer. I did see a drop in bitrate, but maybe YouTube handled that area better now without actually having a buffer. It just like backed off on the bitrate without buffering. John, good morning. Damien's going to the chip shop for battered chips. That sounds delicious. We'll see, Sue. We'll see. The bucket improved the service in the area? Probably. Yeah, Adam, I think that's what Bagels and Walk Sean said that one time we were talking about it. See the Dakota in the background there. DJ Alpacalypse? I'm not sure. But the Ramble is quite wooded. So everything's green. I hear the helicopters. Bobby, good morning. I hear a distant plane as well. Oh, not super distant anymore. This area you can get a lot more potential poison ivy spottings just because poison ivy likes shady areas to grow. So I wouldn't walk too close to the sides to rub up against any of that leafage at the bottom. Susie has to protect the chicken and ducks at 4:30 in the morning. Why does anybody ever refer to a bobcat by its proper name, the Robert cat? I'm kidding. We're in Central Park, yes. Robert a cat. Adam with a call to action. Subscribe. For the nonsense that I offer. Oh, Moon is here. I don't think I said hi yet. You know, I was looking at it recently. I don't know why I didn't just get a bunch of Microsoft and NVIDIA like a year ago. At least it would have done something compared to Dogecoin. But the AI space is growing bigger and bigger, so that makes sense. And Microsoft seems to have a pretty good infrastructure in place for cloud stuff and all their Azure web services. Anyway, we're inside Central Park for probably more than a mile. Maybe about a mile. Because if we enter at 59th Street, 5th Avenue, well, 60th Street technically, and then come out usually around 80th Street. Yeah, more than a mile. Because 20 blocks to a mile plus the crossing of the avenues. This is the Oak Bridge again. Wait a second. Is that one of them? Is that one of them? Is that one of those very still birds? All right. Well, Adam, we encountered this weird bird a few months ago that was sitting or standing on that log, and it just never moved. They claim it does that to hunt for stuff in the water. I think it was put there just to mess with me. Nathan's back. Good morning. I don't know if I can get a good enough image from over here because of how leafy it is. Yeah. Oh well. The bird's a mystery. I've been to Vermont like once. For 2 weeks. It was actually for a piano sleepaway camp. Look at a tiny nest sitting right there. Huh. Alright, we are in the part of the walk where we gotta make sure we can cross without getting run over by a bike. Nathan was a drummer, cool. Yeah, these guys close distance fast. Like, I don't know why it's harder for me to gauge how fast they're going than like a car. But yeah. No bugs right now, but there's a bunch of still water in the park, so I'm sure that there's mosquitoes around here. Hasib, good morning. Frank the Tank is here. You got meetings at work? Oh man. They're making you come in for those? Steph, hello. Am I ready for winter? Yeah, I think I've had a good amount of heat so far. I can use some chillier weather. That's my issue with like the hybrid work system and like the hotel desks. When I do go in, I'm just sitting in a cubicle and taking all the same meetings from WebEx or Zoom anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Stex has made it, good morning. Running from donuts? That's wrong, it should be running to the donuts. Didn't see it move. Did he do any drone footage or anything? If Grand Canyon's a national park, I think it technically doesn't allow drones. I don't know. Anyway, Nabbit with a case here. Johnny, yes it is. April P's in northern New York, good morning. Yeah, Moon says no drones. Oh yeah, you would know. Yeah, I didn't think so. Any national park doesn't officially allow them. And I feel like you could get fined if you incriminate yourself by posting it on YouTube, if they really wanted to. But I think they go for like bigger YouTubers or bigger creators to make a statement. That's why Casey Neistat was called out by them at some point. Although I think he's been sneaking drone footage back into his shots. So I don't know. Swanky was asking the important question. Stex's family doing well. The other important question is how's the sleep? Wait, did we miss that 1 year mark already? I know it was around there, but there's so many August things to keep track of. Everything's kind of mushing together. The August mush. Swanky needs more. Oh, it was yesterday, Stex. Well, happy belated birthday to baby Stex. and glad to hear you're sleeping better. Yeah, if you haven't transitioned to a different room yet, if you can, definitely do it. Bob Dole, good morning, and Bagels and Walk's birthday this month too. So many August birthdays. I wonder if I'm included in that. I don't know. Oh, you posted the birthday? Yes, this is what Discord should be used for. That sounds like a good update. Scotty's son and his wife are having their third grandchild now. Wow. Congrats. That's exciting. Baby Commuter does love spending time with her grandmas. I think it's also because grandma lets her do whatever she wants. I've been forgetting to mention it, Adam, anyway, but I guess Nightbot still has that automatic thing. DJ Alpacalypse is getting some screen freezing. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, every like chat application has become some kind of a social, like a different version of social media. I mean, I guess it all is since it's social and it's media, but you know what I mean. Anyway. There's still some turn signals for the cars. No, I'm still going. It's a matte blue Mercedes. All right, there we go. I think, yeah, Discord is like, I feel like it originally was the evolution of X-Fire. If anybody remembers X-Fire. Battered orange chip sounds good, Damien. Yeah, X-Fire was like the first gaming chat app. I think it was kind of the first, or at least the first popular one. And Discord just does feel like the spiritual successor, unless it's more than the spiritual successor, I don't know. Anyway. Can't beatbox, just to make funny sounds. I was trying to walk a little quicker today to make up for some of that lost time from being late, but I don't know that it's working. Oh well. Yeah, Adam, I just don't know how well matte holds up. I feel like it just shows stuff more. I don't know if it's just me, but because it's like, I haven't touched a matte car, but I imagine it's not very smooth. And I guess because it's a little rough, it probably catches particulate matter much more readily. Anyway. Chat pauses YouTube updating Nightbot. Well, YouTube doesn't own the Nightbot API. They just link into it separately. I don't know exactly how much collaboration that involves other than knowing how to use the API stuff, but anyway. Is Monopoly Go any good? Ambrose assumed the map finish was a poor paint job. know if I was gifted. Did I squander my potential? Maybe. I think the entrances to most of the buildings you walked by are residential apartment buildings of sorts. Should get a light change. There it is. Who will be my spiritual successor? Maybe we'll have evolved beyond walking when I'm done. Can I go to Times Square? Nah, it's behind me. It's off the direction of our commute. Sometimes we could walk through Times Square in the mornings, but I'd have to miss Central Park for that. I mean, I could go backwards, but I try not to. Dirk G, good morning. Hey, toilet brush salesman's made it. The lead singer from Creed will be my spiritual successor? Good. I'll take it. Milk. Somebody in the last stream mentioned they adopted a pigeon through the Wild Bird Fund. I didn't know you could do that. That's a vice grip around that bird. It reminds me of that photo from, became a meme where some guy was just holding a bird by its neck and taking a photo up close. I think the caption was, "Hold still, you little..." Anyway, that's what that little picture reminded me of. Not that you should be doing any of those things, but... Anyway. Veronica, good morning. Shelly says stay away from the giveaways. Yeah, I don't do giveaways. To me, I don't do free things anymore. Especially if it involves like a wait time. Right? Because your time isn't free. Like, is it worth for me to stand somewhere for 3 hours to get something for free? At this point, probably not. But again, everyone has their own priorities, and what works for one doesn't work for another, right? Good for the goose, not good for the gander, whatever. Whatever the true saying is. Dimitri, good morning. No cars, let's go. Time is money, very true. Ruby, good morning. Noonan, good morning, you're pooping. An important bodily function. Nightbot's calling everyone spam. Uh-oh. Maybe whenever the YouTube chat breaks, the Nightbot API gets like unlinked temporarily. 4,000 street vendors in New York City, according to fact number 58. That seems like a low number. I don't really eat breakfast anymore. I have a cup of black coffee in the morning when I get up. This morning I could have used some more coffee. I was stressed with my Verizon being out. Anybody in the New York area have Verizon? I was trying to find any down status things online, but I woke up and my first thing I saw was the Google Home or Google Nest with the screen said no internet connection. I was like, uh-oh. I hope it's just the Wi-Fi. I need to reboot the Wi-Fi access point. Nope, that was fine. My main computer, which is wired in, had no internet either. I thought, oh, it's my router that I made myself, but it wasn't. Logged in just fine. And I looked at the ONT, the optical network, whatever it is, the thing that converts optical signal. Yeah, I saw a down detector, but There were a few questionable posts, but it wasn't as widespread as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I had to completely unplug the ONT and plug it back in again. There was no other way to get the WAN IP back. Huh. The vendors should have licenses, yeah. When was the last time I've done a cartwheel? Do one now. I'll need an ambulance. Windows updates come out today? Google's released its monthly Pixel phone updates on the first Monday of the month, as they usually do, but not always. Getting closer to the Pixel 8, which I am intrigued by. I probably still won't upgrade my streaming phone this year. I feel like the 13 Pro has been fine. I feel like there needs to be like a significant bump in video quality on the next iPhone for me to jump, since that's what I mainly use the iPhone for. That and like email. Susie just does camping at home. Down detector. Check if they downgraded me to the rotary phone package. Do those work anymore? Can you plug in a rotary phone into a phone jack? Moon's not happy about the green screen. Yeah, some people got the green screen stuff with the Pixel 7s. I'm hoping the 8, I know we say this every year with the Pixels, like, oh, this year is going to be the one. Oh, they finally put back the feature they took out and they should have left in the whole time. So this year is going to be the one, and then something else goes wrong. Okay, next year, we know this is going to be the one. Somehow they get you. But I am curious about the Tensor G3. And if they improve thermals. That's the one thing I kind of care about at this point. Because there's one thing about the newer Pixel phones with the Tensor chips, they overheat too much. Not necessarily like to the point of crashing the phone, but I don't think my phone should get so noticeably warm just scrolling around like Reddit. No idea, Adam. I wouldn't even buy jacks. Or if I wanted to be really fancy, those SFP Plus optical ports. I think there was a buffer. It's not bad to have it. Oh, we're getting bad buffering. Bad buffering, but I think it's coming back. It used to be a Rite Aid, but pretty much all the Rite Aids are closing, right? Huh. Yeah, so I don't know if it was buffering while I was talking, but if you're in the middle of nowhere, I guess a landline without requirement for power makes sense. But if you're in a big city, I feel like I wouldn't ever get a phone anymore. Landline phone, but that's just me. Adam had an update that made your CPU temperatures, you mean? Is it overheating too much? That's true, Damien. Roll with the punches, as they say, right? Susie's parents used to be in a party line. Amazing. Which Mercedes is that? It's kind of shaped like a BMW X7. Huh. Sarah, thanks for coming in. %, slowing down your laptop. Uh-oh, I don't know. Is this the usual reboot thing? April, I just walked there. Mondays, very early mornings, I do take the train. That's why our commute starts later. Avoid the smeared poop on the ground. Oh man. Oh, they also amped up their outdoor seating. Is that this motorcycle making this noise? Oh, but it looks, I don't know if this Starbucks ever had any indoor seating, but it looks like they only have outdoor seating now. Wait, is that a new game, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock? Who, now, if you add those other two potentials, what defeats what? Like, what defeats Lizard? What defeats Spock? DJ, I usually exercise more with like body weight lifts and weight vest stuff on my non-streaming days. But I'll probably do some pull-ups later on. I always gotta do the pull-ups. I think I'm gonna do more negatives today. Strengthen the tendons a little bit. Anti-indoor seating kick. Yeah, they're renovating one in Kips Bay too. I'm curious when they're done with it, how much indoor seating. They didn't have that much to begin with, but they still had some, so I guess we'll see. Coseem Simmons, good morning. But we are at the end of our walk. Oh, it's from Big Bang Theory? Okay, I have to brush up on my Big Bang Theory lore. John David, glad you enjoyed. Narelle still wants her 300 so she can visit Sparta. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Sean Kelly, hello. Renan, hello. Sean Kelly, hope you enjoy and welcome to another Sean. Stex believes there's a rock, paper, scissors world championship. That's something. I don't think we do one of those. But I guess I'm not too surprised, actually. There's always some sort of a expert league in almost everything. Toilet brush, good to see you again. I mean, salesman, sorry, it's very different between calling you toilet brush salesman and calling you toilet brush. Apologies. Yeah, nice weather this morning. I think it's gonna get kind of hot today. Mid-high 80s maybe. For me, that's hot. I don't know. Not for everybody. So there are actually some parking spots over there. These over here are all no standing from 9 a.m. to noon until that lamppost. We learned that last time. Scissors decapitates lizards. Lizard eats paper. Paper disproves Spock. Spock vaporizes rock. Spock vaporizes rock, huh? Spock smashes lizards. Why does Spock smash lizards? Anyway. I guess Spock vaporizing the rocks makes sense. Anyway. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining today. I do appreciate the live streaming audience today. I should go wide angle. There we go. Spock's logic should beat all. Yeah, that's true. Spock just universally defeats everyone. Appreciate the support in all forms. The leaf is just kind of spiraling down. Probably hard to see on the wide angle lens. Anyway, it landed. Members, PayPal, Patreon, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Non-subscribers, thank you too if you're listening. Think about subscribing, think about thumbs up. Get those likes up so Norella's not upset. We're almost at 300. And of course, big thanks to the mods. We did it. Another stream in the books. If you don't like the video, Swanky Norella will feed you Vegemite. Well, in their book, that's not punishment. Anyway, last week we did it on the other side of the street. Sometimes we avoid the mattress store. We shake our fists at it angrily from afar. Anyway, we'll probably get to the 300 goal pretty soon. Just make it that level 6 spread of the Vegemite, the one that very few can handle. The white car is parked like 30 feet away from the curb. Yep. Anyway, hopefully we get to 300 as I sign off, but I'm gonna go get to cracking on work stuff, and I will see you all for a stream this Friday. So have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see you then. Till Friday. Bye!